Hello everyone, welcome back. We're gonna do a what's for dinner week. Tonight is Monday and we're having what I'm calling like clean a bunch of stuff out of the freezer and throw it together beef pot pie. So let me turn you around and show you what we're making it out of. All right, we had Mississippi beef roast last night. I'm gonna use some of my canned potatoes. I have this beef pho broth that I had in the freezer, which I'm gonna season it up to be more like traditional beef broth. A little bit of shredded beef left over that I'm just gonna add. Carrots, onion, Journey's gonna chop up for me.
Yes.
Yeah, you gonna help?
No.
Nope. Then I have some frozen peas that I will get out. Oh, and this, which I forgot to take out of the freezer, which is just one pie crust, so I'm hoping it thaws out to be able to unroll it. It's just gonna have a top crust tonight. Okay, we chopped up the carrots and onions and added the broth. Actually, we cooked the carrots and onions in a little bit of oil and then added the broth. We're just gonna bring it up to a boil and then we will add in the meat, the potatoes, season it up a little bit, and then we will figure out how to thicken it. All right, we have everything added in here, the broth, the beef, the potatoes. I added the peas, and so now I'm just gonna thicken it a little bit. I think I might use just a little bit of cornstarch mixed with cold water. Thicken it just a touch, and then I gotta figure out how to thaw out my pie crust so that it will roll out over the top. All right, it's thickened up like I want it. Now I'm just gonna get it ready for the oven. All right, it's time for dinner. Tonight we are having fettuccine Alfredo. I wish I had some chicken, like some grilled chicken to go in it, but I don't. So we enjoy it this way as well. It's actually an Instapot recipe that I didn't make up, but I kind of tweaked it to make it my own. But the ingredients are super simple. It's 32 ounces of chicken broth, which I didn't have any tonight. So I just mixed in some bouillon with warm water, butter, some type of oil. I like avocado oil, Parmesan cheese, half and half. I really like this size of noodle, this linguine, and then garlic and onion. Very simple to put together, and it's ready in just a, I don't know, probably from start to finish, maybe 20 minutes, because it only cooks on high pressure for 7 minutes, I believe, in my pressure cooker. Also, I think I forgot to show you last night when our beef pot pie was all done. We ate it. We ate it along with some orange tapioca jello that I make. I have not made jello in forever because it's just chock full of sugar. But this recipe is really delicious. It's 2 packages of instant tapioca pudding, 1 package of orange jello, a small container of Cool Whip, and then mandarin oranges. You cook the tapioca and the orange jello together till it's thick. You let it cool for a little while. You fold in the Cool Whip, and then you mix in the mandarin oranges and let it chill. And that's what it comes out like. It's really unique and delicious. So we had that and our beef pot pie, and I had a little beef pot pie for leftover for lunch today, and it was delicious. So I will try to do a better job. I struggle to show you the plate when it's all done because like everyone's like looking at me at the table like with hungry eyes. You know what I mean? It's just a crazy time of the night, so I will try harder to show you the plate of food when it's all done. In my pot here, I just have a little bit of avocado oil, a pat of butter, and I put the onions and garlic in here, and I'm just gonna soften it up just a little bit. I have my pressure cooker on like brown. You could also use saute. Just gonna cook this up a little bit and then add the other ingredients. Now I am going to add all of my chicken broth. Then I use this whole package. This is a 16-ounce package. I'm going to break it in half like this, just because when you're stirring it up in the pot, once it cooks, it just stirs better. So I'm gonna go ahead and break that up and add it to the pot. Okay, here it is. And you just kind of want to tuck it down into the broth. Try not to have any pieces sticking up and kind of separate it. Okay, I'm going to put my lid on. Make sure that is set to, my thing's on wrong. Make sure that is set to pressure. Then I'm gonna do high pressure for 6 minutes. And then after that, we will be adding the half and half and the cheese. All right, I just did a quick pressure release. This is what it looks like. All of the noodles are really soft, and then if they stick together, they will just keep breaking apart once you stir it. So now, and I don't have an exact measurement for this part, but I'm just going to add some half and half. And then add some Parmesan cheese. Then I turn it back on my brown, or you can turn it like on your saute mode. And then I'm just gonna keep stirring this until it turns into a thick sauce, and then I will pepper it and it will be done. And see how that noodle right there has stuck together? It will just pull apart as you continue to stir it. All right, the sauce has thickened up nicely. I chopped some veggies for a salad, and that's what's for dinner tonight. What are we having for dinner tonight, Jericho?
Papa Baconi's pizza.
Yep. I went grocery shopping today and didn't feel like cooking, so we're having Papa Baconi's. Breadsticks and pizza. Any complaints from anyone?
No!
This is what we had for dinner tonight. Instapot Wendy's chili. How'd you like it, Jericho?
It was okay.
Okay. It's pretty good. We enjoy it, and it's only 10 minutes in your Instapot. This is our last night of dinner. Last night we actually had leftover chili, so I didn't show you that. And I'm about halfway through the recipe before I remembered to show you this, but you only missed me chopping up raw steak, so you didn't miss anything. But I'm making hibachi Instapot steak and veggies. So I have zucchini that I'm gonna chop up. I already have the steak and the onions with the sauce. It's like sesame oil, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, a little bit of vinegar. That's already in the pressure cooker, coming up to temperature. So I'm gonna chop the zucchini and start my rice. Okay, the meat is almost done there. The rice has started. Now I'm gonna make some yum yum sauce to go over it, which there's a tablespoon of melted butter, mayo, ketchup, garlic powder, paprika, and it says a little bit of sugar, but I'll probably use like some stevia or something. Yum yum sauce is made. The meat is done. I don't have fresh mushrooms, so I'm gonna add some of my canned ones that I did, and then all of this zucchini, and then I'm just gonna put the lid back on and let this zucchini steam for a couple minutes while we're waiting for the rice to be done. Okay, here's what it looks like. I just added cornstarch and water and sesame seeds, and then there's the sauce if people want the sauce to go on top. And that's what's for dinner.